Hi guys, Glenn Miller here, the guy with tongue cancer. You've seen a few of my videos, I hope. If you haven't, they're out there. You can certainly see them on YouTube, uh, but on any of the social media sites, you know. Anyway, Facebook, TikTok, that kind of thing, Instagram. Anyhow, I had told you, and I had intended to do a video every single day because I realized once I got cancer and I got into this that we know so little about what cancer involves in terms of the treatment and such. And I figured this would be a way to help anyone who may, heaven forbid, come down with cancer to have an idea what to see, what to expect, or be able to have enough information to maybe help a friend of theirs down the road. I'm sorry. And it makes it difficult to talk. I know I have a good voice. I used to be a radio disc jockey, but it's like, well, gee, you don't sound like you have it. No, but I'll spend about 20 minutes after a 5-minute video just trying to relax in pain. But I figure I want to get this word out to most of you. So you've been seeing my journey. But anyway, let me get into it, because why haven't I said anything in the last few days? Well, I had a feeding tube put in, which is something that they do when you have chemo and radiation. That's the treatment I'm going to have, which starts on Thursday, by the way. My first radiation and my first chemo treatment. And that's going to be Thursday, the 23rd of July. Anyhow, I'm sorry. Oh, God, I'm sorry. It feels miserable when I do that. But, people think, oh, wow, you got cancer, man. That's a bummer. I get it. Well, let's get started. We're going to do chemo tomorrow. No, you got to do this, and then this, and then this, and this, and this, and this, and prepared. It's been like a month, maybe a month and a half since I've been diagnosed, more than a month and a half. Anyway, so what happened? Well, they put a feeding tube into my stomach and also a chemo port, which is up here by the by my collarbone on the left side. The chemo is going to go into that port so they don't have to keep giving you IVs. And also, as I understand, it's also a little bigger than the IVs would be, and therefore it lets it flow in longer. Still, it takes about 3.5 to 4 hours to get chemo treatment. That's something you didn't know. And, the feeding tube is eventually, I'm not going to be able to eat normal because the radiation is going to make it very difficult, filling my mouth up with mucus all the time. And there will be a time where I'm going to have to pour food into the feeding port. I'm not going to show you the feeding port, but I'll tell you what happened. I'm a bleeder. I have what's called a factor 11 deficiency. And that causes me to bleed. Whereas you might clot quickly, I'm going to clot a lot slower. Okay? Anyhow, they gave me 2 units of plasma the day before so that I wouldn't bleed. I went and did the procedure, and here's the really scary thing. The doctor who was doing the procedure for the feeding tube and the port didn't even know I had a factor 11 deficiency, and I tell every medical professional that I see all the time, I have this. It should have been on the paperwork. Well, that was scary, okay? But he understood, of course, and didn't think I was going to need any more plasma, which I said, gee, why don't we give me some more plasma, please? And it also affects my hearing, I'm sorry. Anyhow, they did the port, no excessive bleeding, thank goodness. I went home, and 2 hours later, I'm bleeding. They had to take the ambulance to rush me back to the hospital, okay? And they wanted me to, they were going to have me stay overnight, but they took my blood count, and I wasn't anemic from all the blood loss, okay? And they sent me home. But this has been scary, and the pain in my stomach, not as if you're having an upset stomach, but just the pain in that area of my body has been so terrible that I couldn't even sleep for the last few days. And finally, last night I did, but I had to sleep in a recliner chair. It's a tough road. I mean, if you know anyone, okay, who's got cancer, you might want to talk to them. You might want to let them know what to expect. Also, you can go to my email. You can send me an email, and they are welcome to. You see the email address right there. Gosh darn. They're welcome. They're welcome to email me. I'll be able to tell them whatever I do know. Okay, but it's not the kind of thing that most people expect. There's so much more to it. Anyhow, I'm seeing some doctors today. I'm seeing some tomorrow, and Thursday, I'll be I'll be getting my chemo treatment for the first time, and I'll be getting my first radiation treatment. It's going to be about a 7-week plan to try and get me healthy. God willing, I will be healthy. And whenever I am able, I'm going to make videos like this to tell you about what's going on. Also, a couple of other things. Gosh darn it. I'm an old guy. I'm 76, okay? I've done a lot of living. I don't say I've been perfect. I don't say I'm a genius, not by a long shot. But if you want to know other things about life and living and what have you, feel free to email me, okay? And also, I'm going to ask you for a favor because of the fact that I can't speak except in pain after, a few minutes. I have a GoFundMe page to help me get through all this financially, okay, so I don't have to lose everything and try and conduct my cancer treatments, basically living in the streets. If you can see your way clear to make a donation to GoFundMe, the address is right up there as well on the screen. Please do. If you can't, that's fine. We all have our limitations, okay? So anyway, if you can, great. If you can't, that's perfectly fine. I say God bless you. And I'm still, whether you make a donation or not, I'm still here to answer the questions. So stay safe, stay healthy. Let your friends know about this. Please share this. Maybe I can help someone. And thank you. Thank you for watching and listening.